Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats for the introduction of our program. The President of Bloomberg LP, Dan Doctoroff.
I'm sorry I couldn't be with you at the CHPC lunch, but it gives me great pleasure to introduce my good friend, Matt Wambua, and really serve in many ways as his introduction as the new HPD commissioner. The city could not have a better HPD commissioner at this moment in time. Matt worked for me in City Hall as one of my senior policy advisors. He oversaw HPD, he oversaw HDC, and also was responsible for everything we did in Harlem and in the Bronx. What I can tell you about Matt is Matt never disappoints. Anybody who knows me knows that I have lofty expectations, and Matt never failed to exceed them. He brings a degree of creativity. He brings an extraordinary people judgment. He brings sensitivity to communities, and as a result of all of that, he's a wonderful manager. I have absolutely no doubt that Matt will be successful in fulfilling the requirements of the new housing marketplace plan, and as conditions warrant, particularly in these tough times, creating new programs and setting HPD in new directions that meet the needs of our times. So congratulations to Matt, and have a wonderful lunch. Thank you very much.
Please give a warm welcome, the new Commissioner of HPD, Mathew Wambua.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Those were unbelievable words of introduction. They're very touching to me, particularly coming from Dan, who has served as one of my long-term mentors, and along with Mark Yar, has been a source of constant wisdom, guidance, and vision. That was very touching. In short, I'm thrilled to be up here. Absolutely thrilled, especially after so many years of coming to this wonderful event. Geraldine, together you and Dan established the new housing marketplace plan, and my commitment as the new commissioner is to bring the plan across the finish line. Geraldine, thank you for your countless contributions. You have been an unbelievable public servant, you were an unbelievable commissioner, and you've been incredible steward of CHPC, so thank you. And first and foremost, I do want to congratulate today's recipients. As usual, CHPC has put together an all-star cast of very deserving awardees. Secondly, I would like to thank so many of you here today who have been kind enough to reach out over the course of the last several weeks and to provide words of encouragement. Of course, many of you have also openly wondered why I would want this job during such a challenging climate. And in truth, there's two primary reasons. The first is really all of you. I couldn't ask for a more effective, dedicated set of professionals to call my partners. Many of you I've had the opportunity to work with intimately over the course of the last 10 years. It's been one of the most rewarding professional experiences I could have imagined. To the extent that I haven't had the opportunity to work with you, I'm looking forward to getting to know you over the next several years. The second reason has to do with the legacy of HPD, as I've already alluded to, and the opportunity to continue the work of this spectacular agency, work and legacy that was established by iconic predecessors like Geraldine, Felice, Raphael, Sean, all of whom you're familiar with, all big names. Now, all that said, it is true that we're facing an extremely challenging climate. As all of you guys know, the federal budget does contain daunting double-digit cuts, particularly to the community development block grants as well as to the home funding. Similarly, the state and the city budget pictures are grim. But as HPD has done in the past through other rounds of budget reductions, we will work to get through this. And we will do our best to make sure that these cuts remain invisible to the public. In that vein, we're committed to getting across the finish line. We will reach our 165,000 unit goal, and in so doing, we will leave this a city that is more affordable, more sustainable, and better off than where we found it. Nothing is going to be more gratifying, and nothing is going to be more important to our collective futures. Again, ecstatic to be up here, ecstatic to be able to partner with all of you, and looking forward to continuing our work together. Thank you.